Hello, this is Hamid, and in this session, I'm gonna teach you how to set up a content ID in Palo Alto Firewall. As you can see that in this diagram, I have already set the configuration configuration for the Palo Alto Firewall. Ethernet 1/1 is connected to NAT and is set as a DHCP client, and we have here management port that we configure the firewall through the management port, and here we have uh, Ethernet 1/2 with the IP address of 192.168.10.1 and is connected to local machine. So if I want to show you the configuration here, I've already set some configuration for the firewall. So let me show you the first of all the network interfaces. Here in the network interfaces we have, as I told you, we have two in network interfaces. 1/1 is set as a DHCP client and 1/2 is 10.1. And something else here is really important. If you look at the DHCP client here, the default gateway is 192.168.1221. So here in the virtual router, I set the default route from any traffic that is coming to my interface to Ethernet 1/1. So here in a static route, I set a static route any traffic to Ethernet 1/1 goes to 192.168.1221. So if I click here, this is my default gateway. So you should set the default gateway for your firewall if you want to have an internet in your local machine. Another step that's really important here is to set the NAT, because as you can see that in this diagram, this range of IP address is different from this range of IP address. So I set the NAT here from inside to outside, and as you can see that here the original packet source zone is inside to outside, and using the source translation, so everything is translated to port Ethernet 1/1. And the last step for having an internet is having a security policy. So I set the security policy as internet, and here from inside zone, the source is going to be inside zone to outside zone. All the traffic is allowed. So now if you go to your let me go to local machine and just type here the Google or any website, google.com, so any website is allowed. So here I just want to go to one website, icar.org, and in this website here there is a download anti-malware test file. So in the download section you can see there's some files. I can download this file, right? So if I click on that, I can save that and there isn't any problem. So now there isn't any policy on the firewall. So I go again to management of a firewall. Now I want to set the antivirus policy on the firewall. So for setting an antivirus policy, you can go to here, security objects, security profile, antivirus, and there is default configuration for antivirus, that one is a read only, you cannot change that one. So you can clone this profile, and let's clone that one, and after that I change this name to my profile antivirus, and I enable the packet capture here because it's really important when you want to have some prompt for user. So this one, it works with HTTP, SMTP, IMAP, FTP, and SMB protocols. If you have any application exception, you can add it here. So I click OK. Now I go to my policy and security policy from internet policy, because this one is the main policy that I have from local to outside. Here in the actions tab, there is a profile type, and under the profile type you can set the antivirus. So I can set it to my profile antivirus and click on OK. Commit your configuration, and now in the meantime we come back again to our firewall. So here I go to local machine. This one, it says that the no valid because I don't have a license. So now I go again to this website and I click on icar.txt. You see that virus spyware blocked by the firewall. The next item in security profile is anti-spyware, and this is gonna be so tricky because when you add a profile here, you can have different rules and DNS signature for your profile. Let's say we have a spyware profile, and here you can add a rule. Rule 1, you can set as a thread name, any thread name, category. You can select the category, for example, browser hijack, and set the action as you can set the action as a default, or you can set as reset both, or I can set it as a drop. And packet capture, you can enable the packet capture as a single or extended. So in this case I enable as a single packet, and the severity, it can be one of these items. So here I can set it as critical and click OK. Then if you have a sinkhole or DNS sinkhole, that's a list of DNS item, you can add it here as an external DNS list. And here if you have a sinkhole IP address, you can set it as here, or set a Palo Alto sinkhole, that's this IP address 72.565.111, and that's a spyware actually, that you can set the profile, and then you go to policy, and if you have any policy, in my case internet is the main policy, so I can set it here under the action. Here we have a spyware, so I can set it here, spyware profile. So this is gonna be my spyware profile. And we have different scenario for the spyware profile. That uh, that's, that profile is really important. Another one that I want to show you here is file blocking. And it this profile allows you to block or give an alert to your user for a specific item. Let's say I want to ban the PDF file, and here I can write it as PDF, any application, the file type. So here I should change the file type to, I can add that PDF. It can be encrypted PDF or PDF file, and in both direction. And here action should be block the PDF, any download from or any upload to PDF file. So I click OK, then I go again to my policy to assign this profile, and then this is my main profile, and under actions I can set the file blocking to ban PDF, and I can set it as OK and commit my configuration here. Then I go to because I have two Kali Linux here, go to my local machine, and here I just log into my local machine. There is a website that's called paneduFile.com, and if I refresh this file, there is a PDF file for Panorama Admin Guide, and let me see that that's configured successfully. So now I can come back here to local and try to download this PDF file. So I received this one, the file transfer blocked. Another item is setting URL filtering for users. And actually the idea is that you can filter based on the URL category or specific URL. So you can go to objects, security profile, URL filtering, add, and you can create a profile here. Like, let's say we want to ban my website or google.com. Google, ban Google. So here we have a list of categories that you can add or allow actually, or ban this website. We have different options here: alert, allow, block, continue, and override. That you can select one of these items for your for a specific category here. So let's say we want for abortion, we want to be blocked for site access, and we have different items here that you can select. For example, adult website, you can block that adult website. There is an option here for override that you can allow list or blacklist. So let's say I want to blacklist the google.com, and the action is going to be blocked. There are options for getting logs from HTTP headers that you can select these items that you have more visibility when you're seeing logs. The other options is related to credential and header inspection. So click OK, and this is my profile, ban Google, and then I go to policy. This is my main policy again, and under actions I select your filtering as ban Google, and then commit my configuration here. commit. Now I go to another machine that I have here, local machine, and try to type google.com. So google.com. Oh, maybe because Google is HTTPS and I don't have any license URL filtering, that's why it allows. Let's try with my own website. So I go here and I just override here instead of Google. I change it to my website, commit it again, and let's go to other system. Yeah, committed successfully. And now DLBCA, you see that web page block because this website is not HTTPS, so it can filter this website. Another way that we can filter the website is through the URL category. Let's say let's go to objects, custom objects, and you have here URL category, and under URL category you can add the, let's say you want to ban some website like Facebook or social media. I call it social media, and under here I just add some websites such as www.facebook.com, www.youtube.com, and okay, and then I go under my policies, and here under my policy I have this policy that reaches to internet. I colon this policy and I move the policy, new policy in the top. So this is my new policy, and change the name to ban social media. And here under category URL I add social media that I have already created, and under action, because this policy is allow, I change it to block or drop. You can select one of them. I think deny is better for here, and I don't need other policies. So I commit my configuration here, and I go to other Kali Linux. So here local, I try to reach the facebook.com. I can reach to facebook.com. What about youtube.com? I shouldn't reach to the YouTube also. What about Twitter? Because I didn't filter the Twitter, so I can reach to the Twitter, but not the other websites. Next item I want to explain about that is WildFire analysis. This one is a cloud-based service that Palo Alto has. So it's really useful when your organization wants to connect and to know about the latest malware. It's a very useful tool. So it's really easy to attach your profile or policies to WildFire analysis. So I can create a profile easily here by writing like WildFire, and here you can add different type of a file or application to be analyzed by WildFire. It can be in both direction, such as I want to have just PDF file. I can say that just analyze the PDF file. So this one is the PDF file, and something it's really important about the WildFire, it can be public or private. It means that they can provide a service as a private to the government services, and sometimes it can be a WildFire as a public. So in this case, we select the public cloud, and we select OK. And if you look at the policies here, it's going to be easy to assign the WildFire to policy. It's under actions. Again, there's a WildFire analyst that you can select your profile you have created in previous step. So now everything that is coming from the local to outside, it is analyzed by WildFire, and just a PDF file that I selected for analyzing with WildFire. Another item that's really important in data privacy, and it is data filtering. And here by default we have some data filtering. You can write a regular expression based on your case. So let's say we want to have a credit card data filtering. So you can define here kind of credit card. If you haven't defined that, you can define a pattern here by clicking on new data pattern, and you can here write credit card as a name, and the pattern type can be regular expression, predefined pattern, or file properties. I select a predefined pattern. As you can see that we have social security numbers, credit card numbers, and social security without data privacy. So I can select the first one for the credit card, and this one is a description. You can select any file related. If actually it says the credit card number in HTML file, Excel file, or Word file, and PowerPoint file, it automatically can detect that. So now I can select here in which application I want to have this kind of a pattern, or which kind of a file. I can select it here, the direction of a file, alert threshold, and the block threshold. You can set it here. So again, if you select this one, and easily you can assign this policy to your profile. Is under action, and it is here data filtering. You can select the profile that you have created. I hope this has been informative, and thanks for watching.